Morning Dish.
He's the hardest working man in show business. His band's music takes you into the midnight hours. And when you wake up, his voice is back on your radio alarm clock. How on earth did this happen?
Well, Jeff saw me taking out the trash at the radio station.
And he won another award.
But this one is better.
I'm your boogeyman. That's what I am.
It's the Morning Dish with the 2019 Radio Personality of the Year winner, Stephen Phillips.
You paying attention to this, Packy?
And Murphy's own Sherry Raines.
Yeah, you must have given horseback passes to the right guy, Stephen.
Well, giddy up.
And Packy Smith's Shetland pony is right alongside.
You guys know these demo tapes don't just edit themselves together, right?
Well, all right.
3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, folks, we're back with you. We've got this young lady on that has got a brand new single out, and she is country music, which is something that you don't hear a whole lot of anymore, and she's actually very good. Good morning, Miss Morgan White. How are you, girl?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, we're all right. We're hanging in there. Now, let me ask you something. Now, you're in California now.
No, I am in West Virginia.
Okay, West Virginia. I was thinking California.
Yeah, he kept saying California, and I'm looking at your bio. And
it says you're from West
Now,
Virginia.
you think with an accent like this I'd be from California?
Well, that's kind of throwed me off, too. I guarantee it. But, Lord, yeah, that makes sense. That adds up now, because we could not, for the life of us, figure out, being from California, how you could have music like you've got. But, golly, yeah. Tell us about this single now. You've got some pretty heavy hitters that actually produced this thing for you. And let's tell them the song and a little bit about it.
That's right. My brand new single, Take Me. We just released this a week ago. So I am super excited for everyone to hear this. And this song was actually pitched to me probably about 2 years ago. We had recorded another single with my producer, Sal Oliveri, in Brentwood, Tennessee. And Sal's a big heavy hitter himself.
Sal is, yeah.
For Chris Stapleton and Pink, their hit song "Love Me Anyway." That was Sal. He was playing the piano on that, and he's produced for Carrie, Underwood, Lady Antebellum. You name it, he's done it.
Oh,
so working with Sal has been a very big blessing. He's a fantastic guy, and he's such a great guy. He's a very humble person. He's very intimidated when you meet him. He can intimidate you, but I mean, just, as soon as you start singing, he makes you feel comfortable, makes you feel right at home. So Sal had pitched me this song right when I recorded my last single, which was Good Thing Gone.
Right.
And that single was written by Carly Pierce and Allison Cruz-Belts and Joel Shoemake. So we ended up going with that single, but Take Me, he had pitched that along with it, and I could not get that song out of my head.
Right.
It just, for a year and a half, I kept singing that song and humming that song, and it was keeping me up at night and wouldn't let me sleep. So I knew that I needed to record that and that was going to be my next single. And Take Me, it's written by some heavy hitters as well. Kelly Bannon wrote on it, and Scooter Caruso.
Right.
And Kelly, she's an amazing artist herself, and she's got a podcast and very successful herself. And, of course, Scooter Caruso, he's written for Kenny Chesney and a ton of other hit people. I think he's even, done some work with Taylor Swift. So I was very honored and blessed to get the opportunity to cut this song. We are so excited to get it out there and let everybody hear it, because I recorded it and left the studio the day everything shut down.
Yeah, man, that just wiped everything out. Yeah.
Yep. The day after everything shut down and I was leaving Nashville, so we had to sit on all this new music for, over a year, and I'm just very excited to get it out and let everyone hear it.
But, we talk to a lot of different musicians and stuff, and every one of them, or I'm going to say the majority of them, always starts in church. And I can see on your website where it said that your mother used to would stand you in a chair and would play while you sang classic gospel songs in nursing homes when you were just a kid. That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool, yeah.
Absolutely, yep. I have been singing basically since I could talk. My grandmother, she's a singer, and her brother, they actually had a professional gospel group that would travel and do revivals and things like that. So I've I've grown up with it, my entire life. And yeah, when I would see my grandma doing it, that was something I had to do. And my bio, a lot of people ask me because it says that I popped my bottle out of my mouth and put a microphone in it, and that's a true story. That actually happened.
Right. Well, I mean, I think it's something you're born with. So now, how long have you been actually in the, I'm gonna say, professional music career? Because I mean, you're around some good people that hopefully will help you out through the years because they know the ins and outs. But how long have you actually been in the professional end of the music?
I have been, we'll say I started in Nashville, really heavy in the professional, probably for a little over 10 years now. I've been down there. It's a hard path. It's a hard career to choose. It doesn't always happen overnight. Everybody kind of thinks it does. But, those are kind of the ones who just discover you when it is happening. But, it's a hard road, and we've been at it for a while, and I'm so glad that this song has really taken off, and, we're getting a lot of people who's never heard of me before hear me, so.
Well, that's good. That's the thing about it. I think 10 years is kind of the mark. Most, a lot of folks, it's like I've been at it for 10 years and then finally get discovered or get some help or get somebody interested in me. Because there's so many people trying. I mean, it's just unreal.
And Stephen made a point earlier about another artist we've talked to. There are so many artists out there that have tremendous music that never get any radio play.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I mean, Nashville, people look at it as a really big city, but it's not to musicians. It is it's like a little tiny pond, and you might think you're a big fish, but you're not down there because every single person down there is so talented. I mean, there's people singing on the street that, should be winning CMA awards.
I agree with you.
They are amazing down there, and there's talent just oozing from that city.
Mm-hmm.
So I totally understand, when there's fantastic artists and nobody's ever heard of them.
So now what have you been doing during the COVID? I mean, you've been writing songs, or do you do this full time? Do you have a job that you do when you're not singing, or?
Well, I'm actually a housewife, and I actually had a baby during COVID.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
so
you and a bunch of others.
I've been a little busy.
Yeah.
But, COVID kind of locked us all down, and I kind of just buckled down and kind of set, my goals and stuff for whenever it did open back up, what we wanted to do. We were touring, and I toured, and I believe the last show that I did, I was 9 months pregnant.
Wow.
I come off stage. I performed actually at the Josie Music Awards, and come off stage 9 months pregnant and won Entertainer of the Year. So it was a pretty good night.
That was a
good way to end my year. So
Entertainer, that's cool. That's cool. Now, today is National Lazy Moms Day. Does your husband know that? I'm just throwing that out there.
I don't think he knows that. He's still asleep at the moment.
Put him on the phone. Put him on the phone. We need to.
So today is actually my day.
Yeah, he's still in the bed. He's supposed to be fixing you.
Just go in there and chunk that baby on him. That'll get him up.
Yeah, he's supposed to be fixing you breakfast in bed.
Sleeping too.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So now, are you touring now? Have you got some tour dates started? Because I mean, things they're kind of opening up, but now they're going back, shutting down.
Well, we were supposed to head out. I was supposed to actually leave today for New York.
Mm-hmm.
And that show got canceled. I do still have a show this Sunday in Hancock, Maryland.
Right.
We will be there, but like you said, some things are starting to shut back down, and it was a little bit of a slow year because COVID had canceled everything last year. So they kind of rebooked all of those, cancellations. So we are hoping and praying that, everything starts opening back up, and next year we can get back at it, full throttle.
Well, now on your video, the Take Me video, which is actually cool, did you shoot this in your hometown, or did you shoot where was this shot at? Was this shot in West Virginia? I mean,
that was shot 15 minutes from my house. Yes, that is West Virginia. I am very proud of my state. I'm a mountaineer girl, and I think I live in a beautiful state.
Oh yeah,
beautiful mountains and stuff, and a lot of people. The back roads and stuff that we know, a lot of tourists and people just passing by, they never get to see that.
Yeah, don't tell them about it. Don't tell them about it. They'll ruin it.
No, it hasn't premiered yet. It premieres September the 13th. So you guys got a good little sneak peek there at the music video.
Oh, it's cool.
But yes, we shot that, and that is 15 minutes from my house. So I get a look at that beautiful stuff every day.
Well, I'm with you. I'm with you 100. Now, you say you're a mountain girl. Do you chew tobacco?
No. Now, I ain't gonna lie now, my husband does, but I don't chew no tobacco.
Oh.
And he's got to brush his teeth before he gets any kissing from me.
Oh, there you go.
Amen.
There you go.
Steven's just trying to stereotype everybody. That's what he does.
Well,
That's normally what they say. I promised you, I'm not married to my cousin, and I got all my teeth.
Hey, don't worry about it. Up here in the North Georgia mountain, Western Carolina, they think we're a bunch of rednecks, hillbillies.
Yeah,
too, so don't worry about it.
we live in a place that looks a lot like where you're at, but you can always tell a level-headed mountain girl because the chewing tobacco, the spit runs out of both sides of the mouth evenly. That way you know she's...
I think my dad told that joke to me before. He loves those. He thinks those are hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Lord, yeah, we got it going on. So if these folks want to get up and, I mean, you've got all kinds of contact stuff on the internet. Tell everybody where they can find you and
Well, I am a little bit everywhere. My official website is morganwhitesmusic.com, and you can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, and you can do that all by looking up Morgan White's Music.
Yeah.
So you can find me pretty much on every social media platform. And yeah, you guys just reach out to me, and I hope everybody's loving my new single out there. I'm very excited about it.
It's a cool tune. No doubt about it. And hopefully with this thing opened up, we can get you down this way. We got several different music venues in this area and get you down and let you sing.
I'd love to.
Yeah.
I've passed through Georgia down there, but I haven't ever performed down there. So that'd be something I definitely want to kick on that bucket list.
There you go. That'd be good. We'll set you up with all that. But now you tell your husband that we said to get out of bed and fix you some breakfast today is National Lazy Mom's Day.
I will tell him that. I promise I'll tell him that.
All right, girl. We appreciate your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right. You take care.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for spending a little time with us. And remember, you can tune in every morning at WJULradio.com at 8 a.m. Eastern. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook, The Morning Dish.